Hey, healthy people. It is a wonderfully blessed day. I just got finished doing some massages. A little tired. I'm glad the sun has made a return. It was raining earlier today. I don't know what it's doing over there where you are. Kind of wanted to tell you a little story and give you some advice and some encouragement and inspiration. This is about how I used to be so mad and angry at my dad. Like, I didn't grow up with my dad. Like, I grew up with him, but he was not in the home after I was 5. So he was not there. I didn't get to see him every day. He did send letters and I would be able to talk to him on the phone and different things like that. And I visited him, and I'm a lot like my dad in terms of personality and creativity and the things I do with music and my outlook on life, being that person who wants to go against the grain and all of that stuff, my intelligence and things like that. But I used to be so mad at him growing up because I was like, why can't you come to my graduation? Why can't you come to any of these things? You can't teach me, show me how a man should treat me. He told me those things over the phone, but it's so different. Any of y'all know who never knew your dad or didn't grow up with your dad in your home know what I'm talking about. Is different. You just, as a 8-year-old, 13-year-old, 18-year-old, even as a 25-year-old with myself, I just yearned for that time with my dad. And, soon I had to get over it. This is all part of the self-care journey. And what ended up happening after I finished massage school, I decided I need to, all of the stuff that I learned in massage school about the body and the mind and the spirit, that was just opening up the windows for me. And I started analyzing myself. I'm always somebody who looks inward. I'm not, growing up, I did blame my dad. I'm like, I hate you. I don't even, all of the other kids at school got to have their dad for these events and all kinds of stuff and taking them places. And I was just like, oh, well, I, cried sometimes. I wrote about it in my journal, all kinds of stuff. And, but like I said, after massage school, I was like, I need to get some help with this. So I consulted a life coach, and I thank him so much. That is Enrique Pascal. He was my first life coach, and he helped me with those things. We, we studied the Bible. We went over what I wanted to do with my business because I hadn't quite, I was in the process of starting my business. It probably was the first year when I was working with him, and he had me do this exercise to help get over the anger and the pain and all of that stuff that I was still feeling, because I was in my late 20s by then. And all of the stuff that I was feeling towards my dad. And he said, write down the things. This is what the benefits of getting a life coach. He said, write down the things you missed about him. Write down the things you liked about him. Write down the things you wish he would have did. It was just a whole list of stuff. And then once I made the list, I wrote a letter to my dad, and one of the times that I visited him, I actually gave it to him, and he appreciated it. And it felt so freeing and so good to get those feelings out, disappointment, anger, distrust, not feeling loved, all of that stuff. And I'm not saying that I'm 100% healed. And that's one thing I want you to know. As I speak to my entrepreneurs and musicians, everything is not about 100%. It is about getting better on this continuum. So I can say by working with Enrique, I was able to improve things. I was able to improve the relationship with my dad. I was able to improve myself. Number one, I wasn't harboring that hurt and pain and unforgiveness, because y'all know if you're going through that stuff right now, you know how that feels. It is not a good situation to be in when you're just feeling that way towards somebody. So if you're feeling like that towards somebody, whether it's your ex, your dad, your mom, your sister, your friend, your cousin, your old classmate, your coworker, whoever it is, do not hold that anger in. You know what that anger does? It leads to heart disease. It really does. It leads to heart disease. And I've seen it with clients too. You know, heart problems, also just problems in your muscles, you know, tightness. You always wondering, why my shoulders always tight? Well, maybe you need to forgive somebody, you know, then maybe your shoulders will release. You always wondering, I keep going to get massage and nothing is happening. There's emotional, spiritual things that affect your body as well. It's not just me, you know, manipulating your tissues that's going to help you. Sometimes you got to do some stuff yourself. So let go of that anger. Let go of that pain. Let go of that hurt and ask somebody to help you. There may be a counselor, a life coach like I did. I needed that help. I'm telling you. So I said, help me now, because I need some assistance, Lord. Give it to me. Yeah, so that's what I am totally encouraging you to do today. Reach out and understand and be aware of what you need, because that's one thing. When I finished massage school, I was like, okay, I feel like I can't go no further unless I let go of this pain. I can't be mad at him, you know, all of my life. How that gonna work? Me sitting there mad at somebody I can't get with goods and the purposes and the things that's good for me. You know, it don't matter. You know, I'm sitting here stressing over all of this. And, you know, the thing is, the situations are not always as bad as we think they are, especially when we're children. As children, we don't know any better. We don't have that life experience. We don't have any wisdom, so we don't know any better. But once we do mature, there's an opportunity for us to let those things go. There's an opportunity for you to be a self-care boss. There's an opportunity for you to be a better person. How is your business going to grow? How is your music career going to be successful if you mad, hurtful, and angry at everybody, or that one person? That one person, you're still harboring that anger. And maybe that person ain't alive no more. I'm sorry. Maybe that person ain't even alive no more, but you can still forgive them. Yes, you can. You can still forgive them for what they did and let go of that pain. And I bet you'll feel the difference in your body. Yes, you will. So let it go. Until next time, y'all make it a relaxing day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out all the other videos that I got here for you. Bye.